What is up, you guys? It's your boy, the Cowboy Big Red, coming at you with another week in review. WWE Champions back at it. You know how we do every week. And very disappointing. I was supposed to have a guest again this week. Spoke to him throughout the whole week. Says he's ready to go. And then he turns into a ghost, just like the last person. I really want to have people on, guys. I want people to see what just normal everyday players go through, how they play, how they feel about a lot of the game. I know we got DJ, we got G, we got all the other content creators, but I want to get just regular people like me, people who play the game, people who get it in, and I just want to have them come on and go over their experiences. It could get to the point where if me and that one person vibe, we do it together every week. But we got to get a couple people on the show. You guys have been watching my videos. I appreciate that. Champions is definitely bringing in the most views for any podcast I've done myself. I had the Dispensary Review podcast, which is very, very popular. And Champions is bringing in more views than that. We have such a good community. Everybody loves this game so much, even though we get shitted on a lot by the people who made the game. But that's neither here nor there. We're more than likely going to keep playing. It's just what we do. Now, let's get into what I'm going to go over this week. We got some changes to stipulation mode. Finally, we get Liv Morgan in the game. We have another weekly Showdown event. 400 coins per win, up to 10,000 points per day. These matches are extremely, not the matches, just getting to the 10,000 every day. Takes quite a while. Even if it's one turn, you're still playing a ton of matches. Now, we got extra, so shout out to Scopely for one thing. They did make a boo-boo and sent out those extra claim bags for the backstage pass and all that. Now, normally they take it right down, but in all fairness, they did give everybody 24 hours to go out and get it, the extra bags. And, it helps. I've never gotten the Chase character at 5-star. I am at 2,600 shards, 400 away with, I think, 10 days left in the contest. I'm really pulling for it. I should max it out anyway, but I'd really like to get KO at 5-star. We got another Hogan contest, which I think we have another one next week. We got the Edge trial. Normally I drop on Tuesday, guys, but with everything going on with the guests and stuff, I wasn't able to record till Thursday morning. This video should be out right around 4:20 today. So I get to talk about Edge. The new Edge looks phenomenal. I'm sure he will be extremely hard to get. Normally when they do the trials, it's because the card is very, very good and they want everybody to play them for free. So they open up their wallets and pour a ton of money into Scopely. That's not really different than any other week. But I've noticed when it's definitely a top tier character, they put the trial out. So people are more likely to open those wallets up a little more, even when you're on a budget like me. So let's get down to business. Also, I want to take a minute and throw a huge shout out to Big G, Gerson's Gaming. First time I've ever won anything. And I'm not going to lie, like I always watch his episodes and I never win anything. I enter so many of his contests. I get on his Twitch. I'm probably on about 5 minutes and he's like, giveaway. And I was just about to type, oh, we're doing a giveaway today. No, actually, I was about to ask if there was a giveaway. And he's like, yeah, before I even typed it, he was like, and we're going to give away another prize. And I'm like, oh, I'm too late. Obviously, it was just for whoever was in the chat. Because I'm sitting here playing my game. And all of a sudden, from the laptop, I hear, Nick Springfield, 413, he's a regular. Is he here? And I was like, no way, no way. What I won was he sent me the code. It was the $30 pack. I believe it had 10 Liv Morgan pulls. And a bunch of other stuff. I was pumped. So shout out to G, always taking care of the community, more than anybody, in my opinion. And it was really, really cool to win one of his giveaways. So thank you so much, Garcon. All right, guys. Now we're going to move on I want to get this out of the way first. I don't want to dwell on it too long, but I would love to know your guys' opinions. Now, over the weekend, somebody had posted in one of the Facebook groups how their moves that don't move the pin bar were all of a sudden moving. And I caught it like a day or so after they posted it. So I went and I played a few games and nothing. I used Dragon, and I'm trying to think of who else. I don't think anyone else. And I'm actually curious to know if Big E, the trickster Big E, I'm curious to know if his pin bar moves back. You know, his usually moves back so you don't cause a cascade and you get another turn. I'm actually curious to know if it works on Big E, if they did that to him. But anyway, so yesterday I'm playing Stipulation Tour. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday was green. Now, I use Dragon most of the time for green, although I've used Riddle a couple times up until I'll do the first two modes, and then I'll do the first match with Riddle. And I have him at 5-star bronze right now, almost at 5-star silver, where I'll bring him at the beginning of the month in the talent up. But all of a sudden, I'm playing a couple games, and I get down a couple turns, and I'm not paying attention, and for some reason on my last turn, I wanted to see how much damage I caused. Usually I don't really look too much when I'm playing Stipulation because they kick right out. I don't even catch it half the time. So on my last turn, I did the move, create the whole row of greens, and it will not have the pin bar move. And it moved right away. It moved all the way up. And I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I was like, that video was right. So come to find out, you know, I realized it was Stipulation mode. And then yesterday, after we all couldn't get in the portal for a while, I get the thing. I had downloaded, I uninstalled the game because I've had that little thing pop up a couple times over the last couple years. And I usually uninstall the game and then install it again, and it's fine. So I get all the regular pop-ups when you first download the game. Luckily, I didn't have to do the tutorial. I've got stuck doing that a few times because of that issue. So I realized it's Stipulation Tour, which really, really sucks because the pin bar not moving helps you get to the point where you can actually max out the last couple matches of Hell Mode. In my opinion, it's a huge difference, those last two matches, especially the last one. With Dragon, it was at the point where I had to pull off that green move, I want to say like 8, 9, maybe even 10 times to max it out. Now, my Dragon is 5-star silver, completely maxed. I have the tokens now to bring him to 5-star gold, which I will be doing at the next talent up. But anyway, it really blows my mind that they did that. It's almost like anything they can do to the point where we have to spend some more money on tokens or level up a guy. It's just crazy. I have a feeling this game is you know, I love the term freemium, but I was talking to a couple people on one of the Facebook groups. Within a matter of a year, I mean, this game's going to be a full pay game, which is really sad. But I'm actually watching old footage right here, letting it play in the background. For those of you guys who do watch every week, you'll notice I'm down in the dungeon here in New England, Massachusetts, whatever you'd like to call it. It is cold and rainy. It's a cold, rainy March day here in the Yoke. For those of you that know Massachusetts, I live in the Yoke. I'm from Springfield, Forest Park, 413. So I'm down in the dungeon today, just hanging out. So I got some videos from 5 years ago running. Corporate Kane is like the feature of this video. Just wanted to have some sound effects and stuff in the back. But anyway, back to the Stipulation Tours. It really sucks. I will say, though, after playing yesterday, it kind of... I actually noticed it the day before. For the only colors I have that I can't really max every match guaranteed in Stipulation is Powerhouse. I just got Walter a few weeks ago. I have him almost maxed at 4-star gold. I use him for the reds. And I use Hall of Fame Lawler for purple with those reinforced gems. You're popping off 2 every time. You lay down the reinforced gems, and you lay down your yellow move, and you cover your reinforcement area. It breaks the gems twice. I did notice, I want to say it was the day before, I noticed when I was going for purple, that the scorings changed a little bit. I was just past the second star on the way to 3 stars. And I got to 3 stars because of the bonus. Now, I haven't leveled up really any of my stipulation guys. The stipulation characters, the bonus characters I have for stipulation, I don't really use them too much. You know, I got my showdown guys to where I'm getting an extra 50%. I want to say that's like 3-star silver, 5K. And then stipulation, maybe, I don't even know where I'm at with some of those. The ones I really work on are the feud. Now, I have 3 of the cards for the faction feud. I have Charlotte, Icons of WrestleMania Charlotte, who I have maxed out at 4-star gold. I'm just waiting for the talent up to go 5-star with her. I have John Cena Powerhouse. He's actually a decent card. He doesn't recycle very well at all. But if you got him leveled up way up there and you got some trainers on there for the blast gems, you have a chance of recycling, getting the moves charged back up just with all the destruction you're causing. And the same thing with Randy Orton. I have Powerhouse Randy. Oh, actually, I don't think he's... no, I don't think he is a faction feud. Who do I have? I have Charlotte. I have Austin. And I can't remember who the other faction feud one I have is. But, sorry, lost my train of thought there. It's crazy. Like, I just don't level them all up because they're not the greatest characters. Charlotte, damn good. Probably one of the best women in the game. She's definitely top tier in my opinion. I don't want to hear about it. You might not be able to get her one turn very often. But when it comes to feuds, and I mean really anything, that Icons of WrestleMania Charlotte by far is a beast. Probably the best. I haven't seen Liv. Well, I've seen her. I haven't played with her yet. But I gotta say, she's definitely my best acrobat card. Icons of WrestleMania Charlotte is damn good. Now, back to the stipulation mode with the pin bar moving. It kind of sucks. It is the only mode that it does it in. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I think it's total BS. It's just another way for them to, you know, stick it to the community. But it is what it is. Who am I? I'm just some fat redhead who does a podcast. Scopely's not going to listen to me. Now, all right, that was a little more time than I wanted to spend on the pin bar and the new stipulation tour. But it is what it is. That's what we do. We sit, we shoot the poop, and we get it all out there when it comes to WWE Champions. Now, probably what you've all been waiting for, or maybe not. Finally, the debut, the in-game debut of Liv Morgan. And I think she's a great wrestler. It was funny when the card came out in my faction, all in the Facebook groups. Oh, Liv Morgan, in the comments are, she's so hot, she's smoking. And she's a wicked pretty girl, but I just can't with her. Enzo Amore was in her. It's like, ugh, it just makes me want to puke all over the place. He just looks like a walking STD, that guy. And it blows my mind that he was able to pull Liv Morgan. I'm telling you, the guy must have some special features. Like, he's got one of those skill plate medals. It's got to be what it was. But anyway, the card looks amazing. As usual, like 95% of us, I did not get her in pulls or shards. I was actually surprised, and this is weird too, because I felt like the milestones were really spread out. I mean, it's happening every week, but more and more. But I wound up getting like 1,500 shards for her, which really surprised me. And I mean, when you think about it, a lot of times, like the 1,600, I'll get around 1,100. So I guess it is normal to 75% of them. I know most of you guys get them every week. I don't know how the hell you guys do it. Not hating. Congratulations to a lot of you. I've gotten 2 characters on release weekend. One was Seth Rollins. The striker Seth, I got him with one of the gears. that actually cost me like $350 that weekend. He was in the last milestone. He was the milestone before the last one, and then the last milestone was his gear. I do like when they do that. I want to say he might be the last card that was in the prizes like that, or at least as a new character. And he's one of my best cards. I love him. I got him maxed at 5-star silver right now. It's got the little thing, hot neon sign right on him, enhance. But I'm stuck. I don't know if I want to go with him or Alpha for 5-star gold. This talent up, I will be able to bring 4 different classes to 5-star gold, guys. I got either Striker Seth and Alpha ready to go for strikers. I got Bobby Lashley ready to go. Z Lashley, that zombie Lashley, ready to go, maxed out. But I don't think I'm going to go with him. Actually, I'm not going to go with him. I will have Montez Ford ready to go to 5-star gold for the talent up. Showboat Montez Ford is a beast. I cannot believe he was a free card. I just got him to 5-star bronze. And that move with the, I'm at the point where I'm getting without bonus, like 95,000 for every purple gem on the board. I added strap medals to him. Strap medals, Jesus. Medals with the gem damage. And I don't think I've ever had a card. Well, my Acro Sean will once in a while go for like 1.2 million damage on the road. Or feud or whatever. Feud, he goes way more than that. But straight up in a regular like tour, I have never had a card that hits for like 1.2, 1.5 damage. And we're at 5-star bronze. That Montez Ford is a beast. But back to Liv Morgan. She looks like she might be the best acrobat in the game. I know a lot of people swear by Icon Charlotte, and I'm just getting used to Icon Charlotte. I actually used to use a different moveset for her. I really liked at first I think it was blue, red, where it had the, the reinforced gem there that would send out blue MP every turn, and it would destroy like 10 red multiply gems on the last turn, the finisher. But then I started seeing all these people hitting for like millions in damage with her. And I was like, how the hell are they doing that? She's not that great. And then I realized, oh, wow, they're using the green and purple. Even though those moves don't come with like a ton of startup damage, they deliver. They bring the heat, they bring the thunder, and they're shitting all over you. Now, Liv, though, by far, she looks like the best acrobat in the game. Hopefully one day, it'll probably be about 4 years from now when I get these last 500 shards for her, I'll get a chance to use her. But I've watched a ton of videos on her. Any of you guys that did get her, I would love to know what you think about her. Looks like a damn good card. Congratulations to everyone who got her. And also, let's talk about the Showdown event this past weekend. When it comes to Showdown events, they're usually all right. Now, last week, I just wasn't feeling it. It was the worst I've done in the whole time I've been with my faction. I finished 50th. Blew my mind. I was really mad at myself all day Sunday and even into Monday. And I don't know what it was. I mean, actually, there weren't that many of the bonus characters. Oh, no, I did. That's right. And I maxed quite a bit. I maxed all 100 Raw matches, all 100 SmackDown. And I want to say I had like 3 or 4 of the other characters that were available for bonus. And it felt like that milestone bar was barely moving. I mean, they're just messing with all the bars. The milestone bars barely move. The pin bar moves now when they're not supposed to. Whole bunch of garbage. But anyway, it wasn't the greatest event, I didn't think. I wasn't thrilled with it. They probably didn't put much effort into it just because Liv Morgan was the release character. They knew everybody was going to be happy. So who cares how the event is? Really, in my opinion, that's how I feel they looked at it. But, I wasn't thrilled with it. The milestones, and tell me if it's just me, I feel like the milestones, they're getting crappier and crappier. And now, it's not maxed out at the gold chest, which is really bullshit. The first couple of weeks, even with those bonus milestones, we still got the emerald tokens at the gold chest. Not this past week. Typical Scopely again. Just kick them while they're down. It just blows my mind. They're getting cheaper and cheaper. We bust our ass. We put so much time and money into this game. And I don't think I've ever been a part of a community like us that's so loyal to a game. Some of us spend, not me, I mean, I have a budget. I try not to spend more than $250 a month. But I mean, some people spend that on one set of pulls. Like, it's crazy. I could only imagine what some of our community's credit card bills look like. There's people, especially when you look at like the spend events and they max them out. I mean, and it's always the same people on the leaderboards. These guys' credit card bills got to be $10,000 a month, and that's not a joke. And that's all that they really care about is lining their pockets. They really should. And I mean, it's not like I don't spend. I spend. My roster should be way more stacked than it is for the amount of money that I've spent on this game. But that's where I'm going to leave last week's Showdown event. It was straight trash. Liv Morgan, great character. Congratulations to those guys. You know, the 2% of you guys that pulled it. But as far as the Showdown went last week, I wasn't thrilled with it. Now, this week, I'm very excited about the Flash Feuds. I know a lot of people don't like the Flash Feuds. They are my favorite. You get to switch it up all weekend. 4 different matches we got, and it looks like the way that the first one is going to go off, I have Acro Sean, HBK, at 5-star. I have my Tech Dragon, the Motu Dragon, maxed out at 4-star. So that first one, it looks like I might be able to get a good jump on the leaderboard. And that's that. I mean, hopefully all weekend is great. You know, one thing I don't like about the Flash Feuds and even the regular faction feuds, what is up with the prizes? Like the team prizes, especially for like the top 25, what, 200,000 coins, a green belt, and a couple other lame things. I mean, come on, like the prizes for those really need to change. Not as bad as the King of King tour. That thing needs to be completely burned down and rebuilt. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Now, other than that, I'm really excited for the Flash Feuds this weekend. You know, Edge looks amazing. You know he's a good card. They do a free trial when they have a card that they think is just absolutely amazing. Because, again, open up those wallets, kiddies. Break out the plastic. Scopely Claus is coming to rob you. But what are you going to do? Hopefully one day I'll get a release character. Again, you know, the last time I got a character on their release weekend was almost 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? It was like I think it was like a year and a half ago. It was APA Bradshaw. Maybe it was last spring, but it's been about a year. And it's just crazy. And again, the other character I got on release weekend was this striker Seth Rollins. And that was from spending a ton of money and getting the last milestone. But I'm excited for Flash Feuds. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about Flash Feuds. I love them. I think it's better than having one, 30-hour contest with really lame prizes. At least with the Flash Feuds, we get the prize 4 times. And usually with Flash Feuds, in the team prize, like the last one you get when the contest ends, you usually get a chest. That chest, yeah, it's usually shards. But who was it? I forgot who I got last time. The shards gave me enough to recruit somebody that I have been trying to get for a while. I don't remember who it was now. I did get a couple new characters last week that I was excited about. Last week I got Trickster Rey Mysterio, and I was so pumped because Trickster by far is my worst class when it comes to my roster. So I'm like, all right, great, this is cool. I want to say I got him at 4-star silver, or no, 4-star bronze. I was just, I don't know. I think it was whatever you can recruit him at. I was about 60 shards away from him. And on the flash market, there were 30 available. I was like, oh, yeah. So then I was even more excited. I was looking around to see if there was anywhere I could buy 30 shards for him, see if he was in prizes anywhere. But what I did was I just spent the rubies and refreshed the market a couple times, and I got another 30 for him, so I recruited him. So I was pumped. Here I am, you know. Other than that, my first ever 5-star gold was Zombie Cena, and the reason for that was I just didn't know any better. Now, he was probably my best card I was using for a long time. That skip move, I used to live by that skip move. It was great. And when they first came out, he was the only one I had at 5-star silver, let alone maxed out at 5-star silver. So that was when the tokens first came out. We had to collect them. We got 10 of them. As long as you logged in 10 days in a row, that way we could all bring someone to 5-star gold. I know a lot of people were able to do it right away with the icons, with those icons of WrestleMania tokens. Some people brought the icons they had on their a icon they had on their roster to 5-star gold. I noticed there was a lot of the icon Shawn Michaels that went to 5-star gold right away. Now the most icon of WrestleMania I see at 5-star gold is by far Charlotte. She brings a punch with her, as I mentioned earlier. Now, there's a whole bunch, there's just a whole bunch, I don't know, a whole bunch of garbage going on when it comes to those icons of WrestleMania. Here we are, supposed to be getting 6 more, I believe. And I could have sworn the video that they put out said we were going to find out who they were this week. And when Garcon was reading, when he was reading the portal to us about the event or the reveal, the boss thing there, that boss breaker or whatever it is, that contest that everybody loves, the event, faction boss, that was supposed to start in like a couple days, the qualifying, and I haven't seen anything for that. The last faction boss, I had just taken a break from the game for a couple months, and I was in not even a top 100 faction. He had recruited me to ask me if I'd help him build the faction. So we didn't even play it. I think I had like maybe two different like rounds of matches in it. So I'm really excited for it this time around. I was hoping they were going to do it again because I really, really want to get into this. But other than that, when it comes to those WrestleMania, icons of WrestleManias, Charlotte's by far the best. And then I would have to say Batista, who I'm less than 100 shards away from now. Super pumped about getting Big Dave. I know everybody says I should bring him to 5-star gold, but my first 5-star gold in a while for Showbo, I have the Fiend maxed out at 5-star silver. I'm not bringing him to 5 gold though. It's going to be Montez Ford. Oh yeah, prepare to get the red Solo cups at the 5-star gold. And other than that, guys, the Edge trial, like I was saying, really, really good. Played a lot with him last night. I'm sure everybody's going to break out the old wallets this weekend for him. I was a little surprised. I think he's the second character now that has a version of the same class. I think it was the first Edge that ever came out, the Brood Edge, is an Acrobat, and now we got this Iconolist or whatever he's called at Acrobat. I want to say Triple H was the other one who had him. I'm not 100% sure, but I was surprised to see he was a Acrobat. Now, other than that, guys, I hope everyone has a great weekend, a great event. Anything you guys have questions about, right down there in the comments. It means the world to me that you guys watch my videos. If you guys can just do a quick subscribe, that way you always see my videos. You have no idea how much that means. I always try to support other communities' videos and stuff. Always subscribe to their YouTubes. Doesn't cost you a single thing to support one of your favorite shows or content creators. Just give their channel a subscribe. You guys have no idea how much that means to us. And other than that, I hope, like I said, everybody has a great weekend. I hope you guys kick major rear end on the Flash Feuds. And it's your boy, the Cowboy, Big Red, coming at you guys. Have a great Thursday. Enjoy your weekend. And you'll probably see a little bit more of me before the weekend's over. Peace.